Good evening and welcome to Coffee with a Coach. Today with me is Miller Express assistant coach Michael Gonzalez and returning pitcher Triston Seitz. Hey guys, great to have you here. Great to catch up. Looking forward to this.
Happy to
Happy to
be here.
Excellent. Well, guys, basically, it's time to catch up with you, see what's happening, see what you've been up to. So, Tristan, I'll kind of flip it over to you. Um, it's you're out there in Victoria, BC, which I'm sure is a beautiful place to be at this time of year. It's your senior year, so maybe just give an update here on how the Golden Tide are doing and what's your plan after graduating and all that type of thing.
Yeah, we got a pretty young team out here, so we're in the midst of our season, like halfway through 16 games, but we're right in the middle of the pack, 7-9. So got a big couple of games coming up here to see if we can push for the top part of the standings. But yeah, I'm going to graduate here right away with a degree in political science, and I got a minor in history, and then see where the career takes me, and with that.
Excellent, but back to Moose Jaw first, right?
Yeah, Moose Jaw first, and then after the summer, I'll gotta find a job somewhere.
Perfect, perfect. Now over to you, Michael. Just wanted to know you're out at Bloomfield College doing some coaching there. So give us kind of an update of what you've been up to since you've been in Moose Jaw here last summer.
Yeah, we're having a pretty good season. We're third in the standings right now. We're getting hot at the right time, and it's been a fun season. I'm excited to be back in Moose Jaw.
We're excited to have you. It's going to be a great year. That's what I'm predicting, anyways. With the roster the way it's looking, so it'll be exciting to have you guys back in probably less than 30 days here now, almost, right? So we're looking at having you all back at Ross Wells, and just wanted to talk a little bit, Tristan, about what does it mean to be a local player? You're about as local as you get to Moose Jaw without being in Moose Jaw. So, what's it like to be a local player and playing, as close as you can be to your hometown?
Yeah, a little 30-minute drive, but that's okay. It's great. I mean, growing up in the area, I played at Roswell's, since I was a kid. So I mean, you're at the biggest stage for what you can get for being a local player in Saskatchewan, playing in Saskatchewan. And I mean, I look up in the stands, I can see the family, and they've supported me quite a bit. My mom and my grandparents and my girlfriend, they always come out, so it's great to see them up in the stands.
So I'll throw it over to both of you. Mikey, what's the allure of Roswell's? Like you've been in a lot of ballparks in US and in Canada too. I mean, and both of you have really with the travel and everything. But what makes Roswell's Park stand out, and why should fans come and see a game besides the great product of the team on the field?
I think like once you step into the park, you feel the aura and like all the history that has happened there and stuff. Like just like the little things that we have in the stadium and like how we have to make most of everything we got. It's like it's pretty blue collar and like the guys appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a pretty historic ballpark. Like once you get in there, like you're right on the field with us too. So like you're as close as you can get to a ball game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Agreed there. Agreed there. So, just taking that one step further, I asked the guys last week too, is maybe just give me your feeling or the feeling you had, when in that Okotoks series when we had that ball game and we had 900 plus people in the stands, and I mean there's standing room only and that type of thing. Maybe if you could both just take me through that from your perspective. What was it like playing in front of that crowd?
It was something unbelievable. I mean, me and Eric talk about it all the time. Like we're so lucky to be a part of something like that and like to bring it back to Moose Jaw and have the fans there, over 1,000 people watching us play. Like it was amazing to be a part of.
Yeah, you definitely have to soak it all in, especially after that game when we had the whole stadium on their feet. Like we definitely took a moment to appreciate all the fans do for us and coming out because it's them who makes Miller baseball happen. So.
Yeah.
So just maybe if you both could kind of give me an idea of what you're looking for this summer? What's the plan? What are a couple of key things you're looking for? What is something special in Moose Jaw that you're looking for? Like, for example, Mikey, is there a food that you don't get in the U.S. that you can get in Moose Jaw, right? Stuff like that. It would just be great to hear.
Yeah, honestly, the thing I look forward to the most is giving the returners another chance to play for the championship and come back to Moose Jaw and see their host families and see the people that watch them play and love the way they play the game.
Yeah, I mean, coming back and seeing the guys is going to be great, and just that chemistry we have, it's going to be a good time in Moose Jaw, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff, that's for sure. Sorry, Mikey, go ahead.
No, and like I'm excited to see the returners look to like buy into what we're selling and have them fall in love with Moose Jaw and have them pass it on so we can have future players come and play for Moose Jaw.
That brings me to a question that I always like. I mean, Triston, you played here, you're from Canada, that type of thing. But I always wondered when you get players and yourself, Mikey, when you come in from a bigger place and a place in the US and then you come to Moose Jaw. Now, Moose Jaw isn't tiny, but in to some of the players that come from some huge centers, Moose Jaw is tiny, right?
Yeah.
So if you're looking at, like suburbs that have hundreds of thousands of people in rather than, and you come to Moose Jaw. I always wondered what they thought the first time they drove into Moose Jaw or, came into Moose Jaw and you're like, wow. And then, I mean, everybody says how much they love it. That's not the issue. It's just, I always want to know what's the first thing. So what's the first thing that came to your mind when you drove into Moose Jaw?
Speaking from experience, when I got picked up last summer by Cord Moore in the airport, we had like a 30-40 minute ride and it was just flat. And I could see 40 miles in the distance and I was just like, wow, this is different.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, you can watch, as they say, you can watch your dog run away for miles and miles and miles, right? So
yeah. But it's good. Like I feel like some players need it so that they could get away and they could realize if they really want to play baseball for a living and if they want to go through the struggles of what baseball players go through every day.
Excellent. So anything else that sticks out in your mind, guys? How is, life in general, just anything overall? I know we're excited to have you guys back. I've been, all of us fans out there have been, watching the roster announcements and stuff. So, we've got, like you said, lots of returners and that type of thing. So everybody's like, geez, this is going to be a great year and that type of thing. But anything else happening in life in general that you want to talk about?
I got nothing really, just focus on, I got one final left, so let's get that out of the way and then baseball season.
Yeah, we have my school has a couple more regular season games, and then we look to go into conference championship. See if we could make a run at the championship.
Well, we'll be rooting for you there too. Where can they follow you there? What website, guys? You can both tell us here where the best way to follow your playoff journey here is going to be.
If you go to the Bloomfield College website and then go to the baseball tab, we'll have live streams of all our games free of charge. So it'll be good to keep track of our guys.
Yeah, and then ours is just on the CCBC website. They got all the teams in our league are on there. So just click on Victoria Golden Tide and that's us.
All right, guys. Well, hey, it's been great chatting. Good luck in the playoffs. And you know what? Truthfully, we can't wait to get Miller baseball underway and can't wait to see you guys all back at the ballpark and enjoy some laughs and watch some great baseball. So thanks again for being on tonight. Really appreciate it. And we'll look forward to talking to you here in about a month.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for having us.